Well, let's have a look at the celebrations now for Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. 70 years is a long time, and she's met countless world leaders. There have been 14 US presidents while the Queen has been on the throne, and she's spent time with almost all of them, as the BBC's Tim Allman now explains.
America salutes as the big Royal Canadian Air Force plane from Montreal lands at Washington Airport.
She wasn't even Queen when she met her first president, Princess Elizabeth, arriving in Washington in 1951. Her first visit to the States, and Harry S. Truman was there to say hello.
It certainly is a very great pleasure for me, as the President of the United States, to welcome you to the capital of our country.
The President's car was now approaching, and the Queen herself, with Princess Margaret, awaited his arrival.
8 years later, and she was playing host, this time to President Eisenhower, who she invited to her Balmoral estate in Scotland. Next up was President Kennedy, seen here at a banquet at Buckingham Palace in 1961. The only president she never met was Lyndon Johnson, but she did meet his successor Richard Nixon in 1969. President Gerald Ford welcomed her to the White House in 1976 as part of America's bicentennial celebrations. Another banquet, another president, this time Jimmy Carter, being wined and dined at the palace. President Reagan made quite the impression on UK-US relations, so much so he was given an honorary knighthood, as was his Vice President George Bush Sr. when he took over at the Oval Office. Bill Clinton met the Queen several times, this his final trip to the UK before leaving office. George W. Bush invited her to a state dinner at the White House, where she paid tribute to the bonds between the two countries.
If the Atlantic unites, not divides us, ours is a partnership, always to be reckoned with in the defence of freedom.
President number 12 was Barack Obama, being shown around the picture gallery at Buckingham Palace. Donald Trump was invited to tea at Windsor Castle, as was his successor Joe Biden, the latest president to have the honour of meeting this longest lasting of queens. Tim Allman, BBC News.